feel like it should be the iCarly music now. Like we didn't
definitely sang that at the beginning of the
that's
podcast
right.
before.
Oh my god, I forgot about it.
It's a repeat.
That's what I had in mind.
Yeah. Whoa, who's that mysterious other voice that we hear? Wait a minute.
Why
who
is
are
he
these
so much more sexy than
Who
us?
are these three voices that we hear? Hi, my name is Joey.
I'm
Moreno.
Noah.
Goss,
I interrupted
Goss.
you. No,
did.
don't put that on the
Bitch.
internet.
His name is Noah Ghost. He lives at 152.
152. I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know. No. So I'm Joey, and I'm joined as always by my homeboy.
The Noah.
Yeah, and this week we have a new person with us in the studio.
The Liam.
The Liam. You can't just add the at the beginning of your name.
I don't know. You
That
fucking
happened.
did it.
No, I didn't do it. It was bestowed. It was bequeathed to me.
By yourself.
No, by someone else, and then I started using it, and they hated that I started using it. They're like, "Oh my god, you're unbearable."
So you're even worse.
Yeah,
Than someone who bestowed it upon themselves.
you know what? I regret inviting two people because I feel like now you're just gonna gang up.
Now I
on
just have
me.
confidence.
Now
I'm
you're
like,
getting
I have
bashed from two
something.
angles.
No, Liam is producing it. Liam, where are you from?
From Kansas.
Cool. Now, should we go into this question? Let's do it.
No, I really want to dive into Liam's backstory here.
All right, Liam, build
How
a
are your
character
parents?
now. Ooh, are you close with your parents?
Yeah, I love my parents.
Yeah?
What's your
Yeah.
worst memory of them?
With my parents?
Yeah.
It's a very good question. I don't know. They've always like spoiled me a bit. So
Yeah. Are you an only
no
child?
complaints. No,
No,
I'm
you have a sister.
Youngest of 4, actually.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Eldest is a brother, and then 2 sisters, and then me.
Enough about you. Let's go back into this podcast.
Yeah, dude. Should I bring the cake? So 4 days ago was my friend's birthday, and she couldn't come to school because she lost her grandma. I'm unsure if I should still bring the cake because I think it was a good idea to cheer her up, and she was happy with the idea to have a surprise birthday. I spent 30 minutes making it with a good congrats written on it. She feels better because when I met her the other day, she was happy. What should I do? And what should I say if somebody asks why I still brought the cake?
Who doesn't want some cake?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you bring the cake, Noah?
always bring cake.
Always bring
There's
cake?
never a bad scenario to bring
Would
cake.
you bring, is it appropriate to bring a cake to a funeral?
Yes.
Is it
There's- people bring desserts to funerals all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, because I feel
been
like
doing
people
enough.
like my mom, when we knew someone in our town that
Uh-huh.
had passed away, she's like, maybe I should bring a dessert just to like, console them.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the like church, there was just a pile of desserts
Oh my
that
gosh.
they had to take home because it's like, oh, I'm sorry, here's some sweets.
Yeah, just comfort food.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm sorry that you were married for 70 years. I hope that this giant cookie pizza helps. I would bring the cake, yeah, for sure. But like, I don't know. I like the way she puts it though. She lost her grandma. Like she lost her car keys in the morning. It's like
She had
her,
Alzheimer's and just wandered off.
her grandma's not dead. Her grandma's just gone. She's straight up not around.
She is in the woods taking on a bear right now.
And she's winning.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. The grandma was a toughie. But I don't know. I guess yeah, we kind of answered that.
What about the congrats? Is that a problem?
Congratulations, your grandma's dead. Hey, I'm sorry to hear your grandma died. Glad it's your birthday. Congratulations on losing her. I know you guys fucking hated her. Like, finally she's gone. She's always going and fighting bears. Finally she found one that beat her.
Man, she's a real burden on your family,
Yeah.
financially, emotionally.
Here,
So
congratulations.
congratulations.
So I think we helped her.
Yeah,
Probably.
she loves us now.
This next question requires some role playing, Noah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so just to get you into it, I was texting my crush and I baited her with, I baited her to type something specific in chat. This is what happened. All right, this is his lead line. Now I know you have some, good Tinder experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Take some notes here. I'm gonna play the Tinder Beastie Boy, and you play the damsel about to ride me
Oh, of course.
in the off into the
I am
sunset.
about to be seduced, you say.
Okay, so smiley face. It's so easy to bait cats with the laser light.
So now I'm a cat?
No, you weren't supposed to read it. You're supposed to be you.
Oh, I'm supposed to say what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
Oh.
How would you respond?
How would I respond to?
The veil has been pulled back.
I'm sorry. It is easy to bait cats with a laser sight, and now I'm just myself, and I go, what the fuck? What?
I guess since we started, we can read her responses.
Yeah.
Her response is, so now I'm a cat. And then he says, well, cats are cute, aren't they? And then Noah, what did she say?
So cheesy.
Oh my God, classic kids. These boys out there making moves. So now I'm a cat. I don't understand.
I'm not a cat person. Maybe that's why I don't understand it.
Oh, really?
That's the problem with it, is I'm not a cat person.
No, I'm definitely a dog person as well. But You think she's a furry? So now I'm
she's
a
a
cat.
literal cat person.
I'm a cat person. So oh my god, that goes so. So they're both furries. It's so easy to bait cats with a laser sight, and she's like, I'm a furry. I'm a cat, so bait me with a laser sight. It's just like, what if you like walked up to her, you're like, so easy to bait cats with your laser sight, so I'm just gonna laser on my dick. How would you? What is the? Okay, so I think the real issue comes from his lead line or his punchline, right? So he starts out with, "It's easy to base cats with a laser light," assuming she responds with the needed, "So now I'm a cat."
Yeah, of course. What else would you respond with?
What is the punchline here? Because his is that he just called her cute.
I think he panicked. Yeah, no. What's the actual punchline?
Yeah, like what is the best thing to say here? Like as far as like, I don't even know. Like,
Dick pic with a laser dot on it. And you're like,
okay.
you're a cat. You're easily baited.
So now I'm a cat now. Whoa, crazy.
And then she goes, so cheesy.
So cheesy. His question, I guess I didn't answer this, at the very end says, "Did I mess it up?"
Yeah. You will never see a woman make it ever again.
This woman will never speak to you. She's already called the proper authorities.
Yeah,
She's called,
and told everyone around you.
oh, for sure. She called animal control. She's like, this guy's molesting cats. This guy pulled Shane Dawson and didn't fuck his cat for sure. 100%. Did you see
Never.
any of that?
No, I've just heard a lot of things about Shane Dawson's cat, and I just assumed he just really liked his cat.
Yeah, no. It was a thing for a while that he said
He really likes his cat.
No, that he didn't like.
Oh, he really doesn't like his cat.
He said that he 100% didn't come on his cat. He didn't. Whatever. I don't remember what the exact tweet was, but it was a lot
when
of
you have
things.
to deny something like
Yeah.
that. Like, I know no one's saying this, but I did not come on my cat. So
I just
to
think
be clear.
that, just like kind of a tangent here. I think that's great marketing though. Like that's amazing. He's got such a following. All he has to do is not do anything and just allege that he didn't do something that nobody questioned. It's literally that means like nobody. Shane
He's just
Dawson.
like literally stirring his own pot.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, my views are kind of low." Well, I didn't fuck my cat. So there's at least there's that. And people are like, "Wait, what?" Like you but I think we helped this guy.
Yeah.
I think he messed it up for sure.
Yeah, just don't start with these cat lines, you know?
Yeah. Would
Talk
you
about the weather or something.
What's your go-to line, Noah?
Did you fall out of the vending machine? Because you're looking like a snack.
I'd date you.
You date me?
I'd date
Good.
you. I'd eat you
Like
up.
a solid, like barely passed, but
My favorite one that I've heard is a friend of ours. He just says, "What's crack-a-lackin'?"
yeah.
Because he's got a picture of Marty from Madagascar 2 in his pictures. And so it's the best lead-in that I've ever seen in my entire life. Because he pulls bitches. And
Yeah.
I don't understand how. Because
he's a pretty man, though.
he is. He's
Give him
pretty good.
credit.
That's fair. Okay, I guess I understand how. You know what? Now that you bring it up, he does look suspiciously like Marty from Madagascar. The stripes, the hooves. I guess I never noticed that.
The rockin' jawline.
Yeah, the crazy jawline. He sounds a little bit like Chris Rock. You know, now they mention it.
I don't know about that.
His best friend's a lion. Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways. So we've been going for how long there, super producer?
Yep.
No, how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Fuck, man.
30
We can't
seconds.
do a podcast this short.
No. We got more questions.
We have more questions, but I was gonna head on over to the money zone. Here's what we'll do. We'll just answer another question really quick. So, should we talk about the sex worker or should we talk about uni?
Let's do some sex worker.
All right. So, sex worker on Reddit lives in my area, and we have a lot in common. Would this work? There's a woman on that posts on a thread called Gone Wild and other similar subs. She's from the same city as me, and we have a lot of the same interests, including hobbies, and even work in the same industry. I would really like to talk to her, but I'm not sure how to communicate that I genuinely want to know her without sounding like every other "I want to taste you" comment. I'm not sure how to proceed. So this kind of builds off the last one. So you probably shouldn't open up with "cats are so easy to bait."
Yeah.
You should open up with "pussies are so easy to bait." Obviously.
Got him.
Do you think this could work?
No.
So they work in the
He
same.
is delusional.
They work in the same industry. We checked out the Gone Wild thread because I had never been to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff over there for adults. A lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, shamrocks on
I mean,
nipples.
that was seasonal.
It was
but
seasonal for sure. But yeah, so she posts on these things, and he wants to get to know her based on the fact most of them don't have face pics either.
No.
So like, what?
Yeah, he's just fallen in love with this woman.
He just
Quote,
thinks she's
unquote.
hot.
Yeah.
That's like he just sees a naked woman. He's like, I like that naked person.
Yeah.
Like,
me too.
How do you? Because a lot of these threads didn't even have anything on it other than like just like, hey, this is me. Like this is my body.
Yeah, like happy St. Patty's Day.
How do you share interests and hobbies with someone who doesn't have anything?
Is there like a paragraph below? It's like, here's my tits, but also this backstory
Oh,
that's
yeah,
really
it's like
interesting and riveting.
It's like, I'm really into comic books, and it's just like an issue with like the nipples cut out like across her chest or something. It's like, how do you share the same hobbies? Like, it's just like building a birdhouse. Just like he posts a picture. He's just like he's got his dick out while he's bird watching. She's geocaching her vagina. I don't know. Like what kind of hobbies do you have in this kind of stuff? I'm also confused because it says she's a sex worker. And
Yes.
that they work in the same industry, right?
So he's just a guy trying to get his gains.
So, assumedly, they could both be porn stars.
Yeah.
Could porn stars just
Arrange a scene
yeah?
and then just work with it. Like we had a scene together. It's
like-
so great.
Oh, be like, hey, who's your handler or whatever? Who's your agent? I just want my people to talk to your people, and then next thing, bada bing, bada boom, you're fucking her.
Okay, but one sec. I did notice you made some assumptions. Just because she posts on the Gone Wild sub does not mean she is a sex worker.
But it says in the thing that she's a sex worker, right? It says sex worker on Reddit. Oh, do you
Okay.
think that he made the assumption?
Maybe.
It's like, oh, hey, she makes porn by herself, obviously.
Yeah, so she's a pro. She's getting paid.
she's a
She's
pro.
living off these
Dude,
titties.
Pornhub wow, that was a sentence. Pornhub will pay you like 18 grand or something to post amateur videos on its like community, like 18 grand a year.
I mean, 18 grand a year isn't a ton.
It's
first
not
of
a
all.
ton, but like if you're just getting naked and masturbating on the camera,
Fair enough.
would you do that?
No.
I might do it for an 18 grand bonus.
You showing your face?
Assumedly you don't have to.
But let's assume
do
you
it
do
if
for this
it's-
scenario.
Assume I do have to show my
Yeah,
face.
would you still do it?
Can I wear a mask?
No, that's not showing your face.
No, no.
Sometimes you can wear you can be like a sexy doctor one episode and have the little thing.
Oh yeah.
You can play with it, but it has to be like in character.
I don't know if my dick is that great.
No.
I don't know if I actually want my dick associated with my body. If that, if that makes any sense. I'm just like,
I will put my face on someone other man, and then I will masturbate separately. But I
Oh,
just
well,
don't want them together.
I want to try and do the Black Mirror thing from the season 1, episode 1 or whatever, where they like tried to like track another man's face onto the or the Britain guy's face, the senator. No, it's not senator. What do they have? In Britain?
Oh, when
Prime
he's having
Minister.
the pig.
Yeah,
the
there
pig
you go.
one.
Monster.
Yeah, the pig episode.
Okay.
There's like, oh yeah, we'll have somebody else fuck the pig, and then we'll like,
Put your face on it.
yeah, put his face on it. Didn't end up working. I was
No.
like, that'd be cool. I want that. They're like, that's already kind of a thing, like with deep fakes and whatnot. Oh, could I like deep fake for someone? If you could do a deep fake, right?
I don't know what a deep fake is. necessarily.
It's where basically you motion track the face
Don't
of a
look at me
celebrity.
like
I
that.
have no
Our
clue
super
what that is
producer is
either.
like staring at me.
Oh, so you guys should both be staring at me, huh? So a deep fake, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Liam muted his mic and just started typing verbosely. You should do Control Shift in first, so you
Yeah,
don't
right.
like.
We need that incognito mode.
But no. So a deep fake. Go on.
I'm really not seeing much on it. Is it one word?
I think so. You might have to go
Deep
into
fake, is it-
incognito just so it'll show
Okay.
you like the adult
It
options.
won't be like safe searched.
Yeah. Basically,
It's
you
two things, for
motion
sure.
cap a person's face onto a porn star, and so the porn star is getting railed, but it looks like it's Natalie Portman or
Okay. And,
Aziz Ansari, or
and do I want a celebrity on my body, or am I putting my face on a porn star?
you are putting a celebrity on your body.
A celebrity on my body. Who do I want associated? with
Yeah.
Face?
Who do you want associated with your dick? Is what I'm saying.
I want Keanu Reeves associated.
You want
with my
Keanu Reeves
Yes.
associated with your dick.
That's who I want. The immortal dick.
I
The immortal
dick. The one dick. He just like wakes up out of the Matrix and he's on your body.
The man who has sipped from the fountain of youth has my body.
Mm.
That is a powerful message.
Okay, on the idea of the immortal, like with that being that like there's pictures of Keanu Reeves or people who look like Keanu Reeves from like the 1800s or whatever.
And we'll have these deep fakes of like me in like 1880s garb and
your
then
dick
17.
You're just like,
And then it just slowly gets older to like pre-Mesozoic era.
oh my god, just like a cave painting.
Yeah.
It's like that's very clearly Keanu Reeves, and that's Noah's dick.
Yeah, it is.
I'd recognize it anywhere. No,
It's a perfect combo, really.
I think in honor of that, the immortal, I would go with Nick Cage then.
Okay.
I want to do the face-off thing where I'm like both Nick Cage and John Travolta though. So it's like you take off my face and then put on John Travolta's face.
Now I'm just
And then you
imagining
take off John Travolta's face.
a
and put on
porno
Nick Cage.
where you're about to come, and then it switches to the scene from the movie where he's like has his head in a cage and there's bees around, and he like starts screaming. He's like, ah!
Perfect.
But like that's his cum face.
That's that.
It's O face.
What is Nick Cage's cum face? Give me a. We're just in the studio right now. Nobody else can see it. Show me what you think Nick Cage's cum face looks like.
I don't even. I can't.
Describing
I
for
need
the-
like a mirror.
A
Can
mirror.
I turn my camera on?
I don't know. You have a phone.
Yeah, I do. Where's that at? Maybe I don't.
I can confirm I found what his cum face looks like.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, that's actually from Face Off.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's in the very beginning of the movie.
It is a nice mouth open, eyes open. Like
Yeah.
he is being possessed by his orgasm.
You know what he's doing there? He's grabbing a girl's ass.
Is he really?
Yeah.
So he is. That is his O face.
Yeah, well, it's in the beginning of the movie. He is dressed up as a preacher to infiltrate this place and plant a bomb, and he goes up behind this choir girl while they're singing, and he's like, "Yes, whatever," and then he just like grabs her by the ass and just goes, "Oh." So I guess that is his O face.
That's
We
it.
know.
Man, I cannot erase that from my memory.
For those of you at home, Noah made a perfect rendition of that face when I asked him to make the O face.
Yeah, so Google that image and then just implant my stuff on there.
Yeah, I was just gonna. The thumbnail of this is just gonna be Keanu Reeves's face on your body, and then I guess Nick Cage, just his O face. I guess just Nick Cage's O face. But yeah, on that note, we're gonna take a quick break and run over to the money zone.
Hey.
See you guys in just a second. Anyways, because what's what we do?
Yeah, let's have 12 minutes of useless airplane talk.
What's wrong with that?
Have you ever been on an airplane?
Once.
Once. How old were you?
I was like a kid.
A kid.
Yeah, I was probably, I don't know, like 10.
10? Okay. I mean, there's different kinds of kids. You could have been like 4,
Yeah.
6, or 10.
Yeah, no, like 10 is kids still. When do you stop being a kid and start turning into like,
I guess.
I guess when you turn
Teenager,
like 13, yeah? You're,
Yeah.
you're not a kid, you're a teen now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember that being a
You're
huge
not
deal?
a kid, you're an asshole now.
You're not, well, I've been an asshole for a long time. Actually, no, I think I was a sweet kid in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was for the most
You're just
part.
a late bloomer.
Yeah, well, late bloomer, a late blooming asshole.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing a butthole in full bloom now, just like a sphincter with
Oh,
petals around
Please
it.
don't.
Enjoy
I don't
that
need to
image.
be in your mind.
You're welcome. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
From the ad break. Fuck. I hope the ad is okay with coming after that, or yeah, being before that. Ugh, wacky. So we're just gonna hop back into it here. Actually, no. I wanna take a moment and acknowledge our fantastic producer, Liam. We're gonna talk about you really quick. How did we meet, Liam?
Film class. That's
He's a
pretty much
talkative
it.
one.
You wanted me to say a whole story about
Yeah, I
how
want
we
you to
met?
tell. Say
Let's
the
think.
story. What's the first time you remember seeing me?
I think it was the first day of class. You were sitting like 3 seats to my
In
left
in production?
in production
Okay.
lecture, not
Lecture.
lab.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
First time I remember seeing you was the semester before that.
Yeah, I
You-
had no clue until today that you were stalking me.
I wasn't stalking you.
You absolutely.
We were talking about it though. It's like I remember every detail so fine. It was amazing.
You were stalking.
I saw your fucking plaid pants and I just like, ugh!
Well,
So you knew this man from a distance
Let me-
beforehand, and now you guys have like connected.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I honestly, when I first saw you, I thought you were a little pretentious.
Ooh.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, can I say really quick that these plaid pants that I usually wear are relatively new. I did not have them last semester. So
Did you not?
You're lying about that.
All right. Well, I just said it as a generalization because it's like the most quirky pants you have, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say that.
So, I don't know. Do you have any other fancy pants?
I've got 2 pairs of plaid pants, and then just like these,
2 pairs of
Brown
plaid
khaki.
pants and then brown khakis.
and then black khakis, and then
Yeah.
gray jeans.
For those of you listening, Liam is wearing brown pants, a black shirt, a denim jacket, just looking like a swag master.
He's
And-
like a lumberjack-esque hipster.
I'll take that.
He's
Yeah.
like a less blobby Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll take that.
He's like a slightly less attractive Ron Weasley.
That is totally not true.
He's like a Louis
I don't know,
C.K.
that
with
Rupert
more
Grint.
hair.
So if you haven't picked it up by now, I have red hair,
Yeah.
but I look like none of those.
Like if
people.
like Shaun White got hit by a bus.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll take Shaun White, but not the bus part.
You don't get to pick and choose
No,
the good
it's
parts.
like a fashion bus though. It's like a bus with a bunch of nice clothes on
I'll
it.
take that.
It's like somehow he got hit and his body's all mangled and like all weird proportions, but he looks good as fuck.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry, we're just roasting on him now. But
You
no,
can mute him right now. We'll go back
no.
to the show.
Liam, where can people find you? Like, do you have a Twitter or an Instagram you want to throw out? Or another podcast maybe?
It's
Wink,
debatable.
Okay, you don't have to do that.
I post every 5 to 6 months on Instagram at Liam Mays, and my website is liammays.com.
Whoa!
You got a website?
Well,
Yeah,
what's your
dude.
website for, bro? I've seen it, but
It's just a portfolio, pretty much. It's
I heard
unfinished.
poor, and I was like, it's just a porn site. That's where I post on my
It's a portfolio.
yeah,
A
it's a
pornfolio.
pornfolio. That's where I post all my Nick Cage O faces. I've been getting really good, but sorry, it's your portfolio. You do photography, video,
Yep.
journalism,
Yep.
Everything.
yeah,
And a little graphic design as well.
little graphic design. What do you want to do with your life, buddy? This is just like turning into the interview portion.
Okay, so
So this is the meet the team behind Humorish.
Yeah.
AKA meet the guy that Joey met that he asked like 40
He's
minutes
been
ago.
on the set one time.
Yeah. He's like, hey, do you want to produce a podcast? He's like, when? I'm like, now.
wait, did you say what I want to be? Or-
Yeah, what do you want to like go and do?
You know those Vice Media like videos online where it's like small documentaries, like 20-minute documentaries.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll just throw a correspondent into like a village in South America to report on it, and I don't know. I just want to get thrown into
Sounds
random,
cool.
dangerous places and make videos about it.
Nice. You want to get shot at while holding a camcorder.
Honestly, yes.
I mean,
Such a
that's
great story.
pretty
list.
cool. Like, there's some photographers out there that do the same kind of shit. It's like
Yeah.
just they capture stills. A guy who did the headshots for a friend of mine, Christian McQueen. Shout out to you. I know he listens every now and then, but he got new headshots done, and the guy who took his photos was in Greece or something when a bunch of riots broke out.
Ah.
And he was actually in a building that they threw a Molotov in or threw some
Wow.
like some fire, like one way or another, the building caught on fire.
Wow.
And
crazy.
his camera had been like fucked up, like knocked to the ground or something. And so the lens was cracked. And one of the last pictures he took before he left was like just a room like in blazes, and it got some awards or something.
Wow.
I was like, and that's the guy who took his headshots. I'm like, damn, like what a life. So yeah, that's really cool. You can lead a very exciting life. Hopefully not a short one. Hopefully like,
Yeah, that's the
Do a lot of
ideal
stories.
situation.
but
Travel
yeah.
a lot.
What year are you? Oh, do you want to say that? What year in college are you?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore?
Yep.
Nice. What a little baby. Am I right, Noah?
Yeah.
Technically, all
It's
right.
the same age as
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Baby.
Haha. Got it. Wait, no, you're a year older.
I'm 19, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I'd like
thought
to
you were
point
20.
out that, Joey, you are older, but we're technically in the same grade. You
No,
call
no, no,
yourself
no.
a junior?
I'm a junior.
You're not a junior.
I am a junior. I'm absolutely a junior.
I've seen your transcripts.
that-
They're not
I'm-
transferring.
What are you talking about? Yes, I am. No, I'm a junior.
These BS classes.
Stop it. Don't bully me.
What is chorale? Get this stuff out
It's
of
a
here.
music group where we sing
Yeah,
a lot
sounds
of-
like some yeehaw bullshit
a lot
to
of
me.
Eric Whitaker. It's all sad. Our director was really depressed all the time, but he wouldn't
Yeah.
admit it.
That happens.
We asked him one time because we went on tour, and like every single one of our songs was like in sound, in silence, the sounds of or the miracle of sound, something about sadness, and another one that was extremely down. It's like every single song was in a minor key, and every single song was like depressing.
I mean, what is he,
words.
like a single 50-year-old man? Like,
No, he's not single. He's married.
I mean, he is now.
Yeah.
But
And he's extremely rich, and he's doing just fine.
money isn't everything.
Yeah, but sometimes it fixes a lot of your problems. I guess in his case, maybe it didn't, except for he could buy the rights to all these sad music. But we're like, are you good? Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? It's like, these are just some depressing ass songs. But speaking of depressing shit, we're gonna talk about uni. This guy says uni in final year is shit. Final years come around, and I've had a group of girls in the first and second year, and now the third year I have none. I feel like crap. I don't know what to do, and I feel like it's too late to join sororities.
You said this is a man. It is a woman.
Did I say it was a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's a woman. There you
So
go.
yeah, so she lost her female friends
She lost all her
in
female
her
friends.
third year.
Mm-hmm.
Dropout.
I don't know. No, well, so she. I assume that. Oh, you said dropout. Oh, I thought you meant is she a dropout? I was like,
No.
no, I think she's in college.
No, drop out.
Drop out. Just quit, huh?
Drop out. Yeah.
Third
like
year of
the
college.
College Humor streaming service. Drop out.
Hashtag
That's a
not
plug.
an ad, but you can.
No,
feel free
hashtag I want to get them to pay me.
Please sponsor us. I don't think they would sponsor. We'd have to have a show.
No, but we
No,
could be. We could be a college humor. We are college humor.
Well, we are in
we
college.
are college
I don't know.
humorish, I guess.
I don't know if we're actually humorish.
You did steal a logo from college.
I didn't
Humor.
steal the logo. I was about to bring that up. I made the logo without looking at their thing and like without it even in mind.
And then everyone was
And
like,
then-
hey, college humor.
And they're like, "Hey, is that the college humor logo?" It's like, "What the fuck?" I made that. I made that with my own two hands. I made that dirty, clean lighting with my own two hands.
There's two shadows from
There's
two
two
different light
shadows.
sources.
You guys can't see it because it's small, but it's there.
It's
Throw it up, Derek. Throw it up on the screen. Derek quit. Derek's gone.
sorry.
That's why we're not doing videos anymore. We're just doing
His
this.
grandma died. We gave him a cake and he was really upset.
Yeah, and then he ate his grandma, and then now he's in prison. now,
And that's why.
and that's why Derek's not around. So you'd say drop out? Is that a serious answer?
No, not at all. I mean, there's
that's my
plenty of
serious
reasons
answer.
to drop out.
Oh, there's tons.
Yeah.
I've
but-
thought about it so much.
No, yeah.
and now it's
Being
too
lonely is a part of life. And it sucks. It's a part of my life.
So
I
you're
guess it
saying-
might not be a part of everyone's life.
Are you saying get over it?
Kind of.
Get over yourself. Move on. You're gonna be
No.
lonely forever.
You can totally find new friends. Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe you can't be in a sorority, but you can like join rock climbing
I
club.
don't think I'd want to be in a sorority. It sounds terrible. It sounds like a lot of work for.
At this point,
not a
I'm
lot
like,
of
I
reward.
could be in a frat.
I'd
But,
rather
like,
be in a sorority than a.
I could not be in the
frat.
bottom tier of a frat.
Well, of course, you'd rather be in a sorority.
Well, honestly, they're all
Dude.
just way nicer. In my entire time in college, I haven't made a single frat friend, but I have like at least a dozen sorority friends.
I thought you were gonna say I haven't made a single friend.
No, frat friend.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never talked to a frat guy who I liked.
Yeah, they all suck.
I'm
And
trying
when
to see if I don't know any
Yeah.
like
I mean, who your,
that I've like
your
specifically
cousins was in a frat.
haven't talked to him in years.
Oh.
So
Does he listen to the podcast?
probably not. He doesn't know I have a podcast.
You should force him to listen to our podcast.
Okay, I'll text him right
Tell
now.
us frat bros, dude. Frat bros are the best people to get because they're just
they'll hype us up.
Exactly.
They'll love our shit.
Yo,
I mean,
we
they'll
should-
hate our shit, but they'll think it's funny.
yeah. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm just gonna start talking more broy, dude. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
You know, hit the fucking gym, bro.
Dude, so I got
hell
some
yeah,
I
bro.
was making direct eye contact with Liam, who just dead stared me in the face and would not respond.
I do like enjoy like fluent bro talk, like when you can like really like slang every word that possible and do it really fluently.
Oh yeah,
Instead of just saying bro.
it
but, like,
is kind of
if you can fake it well, I'm a little impressed.
It's a new language. It's just like it's just so. That's like when I try and shorten words that shouldn't be shortened.
yeah, like when you're going through the drive-thru and you want people to hate you.
I
Literally
think it's
yesterday
funny.
we were at Sonic and you're like, "Can I get some mozzarella stickies with some nice marinara sauce?" And we're
Nice.
like, "Dude, they
I-
cannot understand
I
you."
didn't say Seuss. I didn't say anything. I just said some marinara, you dude.
marinara, dude.
Can I get some mazza sticks with some marinara and Fanta? I don't understand that. It's definitely Fanta.
It's Fanta.
It's 100% Fanta. What are you saying?
It's Fanta.
Hey, Noah's on my side.
Yeah, for
This
once.
is what it feels like
Nobody
to be
says Fanta.
supported.
The Sonic guy didn't know what you said when you said Fanta.
Look it
He's
up.
like,
Look
"What?"
up Fanta.
Yeah.
I'll look
Give
up
us
Fanta.
some.
No, look
But
up Fanta.
Okay, I'll look up Fanta.
How'd you spell it?
Fonta.
How the fuck dare you? I can't believe this.
Fanta is not a thing,
Oh.
but I'll look up Fanta now.
No, it's so fucking salty.
You're an ass.
No reason. I also like that I asked him to look it up.
Pronunciation.
All right.
There's got to be some dissection of this word.
Yeah,
Were we answering a question?
we were.
What was the question?
I don't remember. Oh, it was about the sorority girl, or the girl who's not in a sorority. Just
Oh,
trying to
so
make
she
friends.
doesn't. She lost her friends. How did she lose her friends? Did they move away?
I guess so.
Is she annoying?
Oh, dude, what if you're the annoying one?
right?
It's like she's
they
the-
all stuck together.
They all made the secondary group chat without her.
yeah,
Because
except that was
she's
an
the annoying
apartment.
The secondary group chat was a new apartment. They stuck her with the old lease.
Yep.
She has to pay the whole $1,200 a month.
It's Fanta.
I don't believe.
I don't believe
I
it.
just played like a little video and I could hear it in my ear.
Who says this person is the
Fanta. He
Fanta?
said. Fanta. He said.
I'll bet if I look hard enough, I can find
Fanta.
something that agrees with me.
That's
It's the internet.
That's the anti-vax theory. It's like if I look hard enough, someone will agree. But no, how did you make friends when you came to college, Noah?
Oh, you assume that I have friends?
Well, I mean, you made friends at your old college. You haven't made friends here yet.
no. Classes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like chat with some people. I wasn't in any clubs, and then I had friends from work, and so that's where I made some friends
So
too.
yeah, make friends at work, make friends in classes. I think it's a lot easier at smaller schools, depending on how big your school is. I'm gonna assume you go to a bigger one just because statistically it's more likely. But I did like that about my old school, where it was just like 700 people, and so everyone knew everyone, and it was super easy to just make friends because if I see you here, I will probably see you everywhere else. Because it was a campus that was like 4 blocks wide.
We're all taking the same like core courses and stuff.
Same core courses. You're in the same tiny area. You just walk around and see people. I knew people who had nothing to do with my major just because.
And that's a good thing
Yeah.
for this girl going in the third year. She's like specializing now, so now she can make friends with like people who do her stuff.
Yeah,
too.
people who matter, people who like understand what you're saying. It's super annoying to be in like generalized classes. I'm in an acting class right now where it's just like such a hodgepodge of just random people because it fulfills a credit that a lot of people need for a lot of different majors. So it's like I've got this super bro-y dude in there, I've got the super frat guy in there, I've got this this other guy who's pretty cool, but he's like not interested in acting at all. So they don't really take it seriously. And it kind of becomes a problem. But then again, it's also a class that's hard to take seriously because sometimes she's like, what animal does your character embody? Now I want you to act like that animal. Just walk like it. Make animal noises if you feel like you need to. And then we're doing it. And then she's like, all right, now you're 75% that animal and 25% person. What does that look like on you physically? I'm like, what the
Man,
fuck? And then
that
she,
is some BS.
yeah, no. And then she's like, now you're 50% that animal. I'm like, can I just be like the whatever
character.
10% that you want us to be eventually? Like this scaling down, the scaling down doesn't help.
It gets smaller and smaller. She's like 50, now 40, now 35, now 32. And so there's like more and more increments. You'll
Just
never
like-
actually reach the
Just like, I want you to be 12.27% that animal. I'm just like, I don't want to be any of this animal. I want to be 0% in this class. It's 2 hours and nobody here cares.
To be fair, you voluntarily took that class.
I did.
You
I
did
did
not have to.
I
You
did.
could have skipped past
Well,
it.
no, well, I couldn't because I'm a theater minor, so I have to take it.
I
But
thought you took acting in your other class, your other school, though.
I did. That's fair.
And then
actually.
you're like, but I need to really get back into the roots of it all.
Ew. I mean,
And I was
okay,
like, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
For that, it does actually help because it's got me more into like doing research on my characters, which
But
is
you would have got that in theater, too.
yeah. I just didn't want to feel behind.
Fair
I don't
enough.
like that's the one thing I've never really been in a class is behind. You know, like
Sure.
I've never been the kid in a group to not do his work. I've always been the one to pull all of the weight, which I hear a lot, which makes me wonder who the fuck isn't pulling their weight.
It's
Like
just
we
this
can't.
one person
Yeah.
in every group.
We can't all be pulling our weight because if we're all pulling our weight, then it goes so easily.
Yeah, no. People are narcissists, and they think they do everything.
Yeah. Go join clubs. Be
Yeah.
be involved.
Meet people in your major.
Like you're a third year, so presumably you're like 21, which means you can just go out and do
Not
shit.
necessarily.
Well,
You can be a
okay,
third year and be 20.
okay, or 20. You can just go like you just go
Go
and
to a
do shit
bar.
though. Like my point is that you're not like a kid anymore.
Yeah.
You're not a teen anymore. You're becoming an adult. You're not a real adult, but you're becoming an adult. So you can like go out and do shit. And college is the best place to meet people because you're literally forced to interact with all these people. Once you move out, like no one's gonna force you to interact with anyone outside of work. So you're gonna have to build those skills one way or another,
For sure.
or just be sad your entire life.
Yep. I noticed a lot of people, they like, man, high school was like so lame. Like so many people are stuck in there, and then they go back and now like all their best friends, like after college and stuff, are their high school friends because
Yeah.
the ones they had roots with. And
It's so weird that
Yeah.
that happens. And that being said, you and I are high school friends, but
yeah. No, and my brother, he was like, man, like I'm so glad I'm out of high school, and he made all his cool college friends. And then he's like, man, these college friends suck. And then he went back to his high school friends.
I've liked all my college friends that I've made. Like all the ones at my last school were cool. The one I've made here is pretty cool too. Not you, Liam. Don't want to go to your head. I'm clearly talking about Ian. He's the one who I always mistake you for because I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Oh, I wish he was here.
I wish
instead.
Ian was here. I wish
But
I
instead it's Liam.
I wish I could go hang out with Ian. Actually, I do like Ian. So I've made 2 friends.
Hey,
Sorry, I've made 1 friend. Whatever. Fuck you, Liam.
unless Ian doesn't listen to this podcast, then fuck him.
No, I like Ian. I actually don't know if he listens to this podcast. So yeah, we helped her, kind of. What do you think, Liam? What should she do? How should she make friends?
Well, I mean, it depends on what she's majoring in. But like, see, in my case with journalism, it's just such a tight knit group of people. Like, it's so easy to make friends. But if she's doing like engineering or something super broad, then you'd have to join clubs and stuff. You know?
Join
yeah, and
clubs?
it's such a pain to like make friends in like a lecture hall.
Yeah.
You know, you just want to like go to the next person over and be like, hey, we're friends now. Whereas
Do
if
it.
you're in like a production class, you can like, oh, we're actually going to work as a team together.
Have you ever sat next to just someone random and started talking to them?
No.
No? Oh.
You could also do the Joey method, which is remember
annoying.
like we bonded over like one thing, and then you were like, all right, just hit me up anytime if you want to hang out.
Yeah.
So you could
We
just
are
mess-
friends now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was basically what he did.
Yeah.
Be super aggressive about it.
Just like it was crazy how aggressive he was. He was cussing me out and everything. He's like, "You better fucking text me, you little dweeb." And then I
I
like
held
spit in his
against the
face.
wall. I was a little aroused.
I grabbed him by the neck and just lifted him up and was just like, "Listen here, pussy.
Text me whenever.
Text me. You better fucking call me back. I'm like a psycho bitch from the
I
bar."
want it to be a really passive thing though. It's like super aggressive like movements and stuff, but like a real passive thing. Like, I don't know, like swing by sometime. And then just like set you down.
Just set him down. Grabbed him by the crotch to lift him up, and then I just let him down gently. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I mean,
Yeah,
usually the
I
way.
couldn't do that.
Yeah, you couldn't do that.
No, not a chance.
Really?
Yeah, I would never do that.
How do you make friends?
I'm just I guess I'm not that nice, but
If
I
you're
don't
just
know.
kind of like quiet and nice, like people just kind of absorb you sometimes.
yeah,
That's
people
fair.
just like I'll always just make friends with whoever's sitting next to me in class, like literally every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that most of
And
the time. Like,
Eventually, I'll fall in love with them if it's a pretty gal. But
we need to have an episode just talking about your female troubles because
should that'd be good.
The
We-
pretty gals. We
we
haven't talked
can-
about pretty gals in like for a whole episode ever. So
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, it'd be you're a mess, dude.
I'm a mess.
No. That's basically what it's saying. It's like, yeah, we should do a whole podcast episode. We
Just
should do
about
a
your
special,
troubles
Yeah,
in
just
love
like
life.
a special hour-and-a-half episode just talking about Liam and
Yeah, I could probably go on for a couple
we'll have a
hours.
short break where you swipe on my Tinder for me.
I could say, yeah, I'll save up my Tinder. I won't swipe on it for a while, and then we can go through it for part of it.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
We can also make fun of people on there. You
Yeah,
know,
there's a
it's
lot of
so
really
easy to make
like
fun of.
messed up. What do you think of using dating apps to make friends? Because there are some
That's
people
weird.
who like have shit on there. It's like just looking for
Yeah.
friends,
Well, everybody. Okay.
looking for a third.
If people say
That's
that
what
on,
friends means. Right?
If people say that on Tinder, then they're lying. Like 100%, they're not looking for friends.
Uh-huh.
You know. But if they're saying it on Bumble, then they actually are looking for friends. And I don't know. I feel like that's a little desperate, honestly.
Yeah.
I
So
would
what do you
never do
think
that.
like is the different dynamic? So people go to Tinder more just to get laid,
Definitely, yeah.
and then people on Bumble are actually looking for like a connection.
Well, it depends. Like if you're a first time user of a dating app, everybody's gonna go to Tinder first, pretty much.
Just because it's like recognizable.
Yeah, that's the big name.
Yeah.
But like eventually, you'll realize it's just for fucking.
Yeah. Which apps are you on? Do you mind me asking?
I'm on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. Hit me up if you're in Lawrence.
He's got some really good looking Tinder profile pictures. The photographer who took them was pretty fucking hot. Pretty cool.
I don't know.
Dude.
He was wearing some gross ass Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, he was.
He's pretty tacky.
And jeans that don't fit.
They fit fine.
Get
what are you
wrecked.
talking about? Look at you. Your fucking
you just
cankles are
ousted
showing.
yourself.
What are you doing?
It's just riding up, all right?
It's riding up? Yeah. He's like, no, it's riding up. I swear. I swear. He's like undoing his belt, trying to pull it down. It's like, stop it.
Well, it's clearly a choice. Look at how it's rolled up. All right. This is
that
style. All right. I'm sorry you don't understand.
I thought it was sewn up for a second.
That's not a thing.
It's not a thing? I guarantee you
It's
it's
probably
a
a thing.
thing.
It's probably a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
I like how you just abandoned it real quick. You're like, actually.
Like, you know what?
Definitely a thing.
I kind of
yeah.
wish I could argue with abandon like that more often because most of the time I have, like, I know what I'm saying is
And
wrong.
now you're like, I'm in too deep.
Yeah, I'm in
I
too
said
deep.
one thing and I can't go back.
I gotta do it. What feels great though is when I'm able to win those arguments, just because who I'm arguing against is kind of
You're
dumb.
just like, you know what? I said it. I'll stick by it because I
Yeah.
can win.
Yeah, it's like if it's my mom always said, she's like, you persevere, you can achieve anything. And so I made a bunch of people believe that the earth is flat.
Yeah.
And that got out of hand. So we helped her for sure in
Yes.
some way.
Lives have been saved.
Next up, we have a person. I have an obsession with a regular at my work. I've had 3 dreams about him consecutively in this past week. How do I get over him? This guy is single, but he's not attainable. He's 20 years older than me, even though, yes, I'm in my 20s and it could technically work, it's not feasible. My obsession is purely lust, and I know that. He's hot as fuck. Great personality. We talk a lot whenever he comes in, and it doesn't ever go anywhere beyond that. Honestly, I've had a major crush on him. It's just gotten too intrusive, and I dreamt about him 3 nights in a fucking row. The dreams are typically sexual in nature, and when I wake up, I'm very disappointed that none of it was real. It just doesn't help that I see him all the fucking time, so I can't even try to pretend that he doesn't exist. I just need to learn how to forget about him. And she answered her own question at the end, I just realized. So there you go, we're moving on.
Learn how to forget about him.
Have you ever had someone that you just like dream about?
Oh, dream. I don't normally dream until recently.
Yeah,
But
you've
I've
been
had
dreaming a lot lately.
flutter of dreams. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't
It's
normally
all that
dream
depression.
about people. That'd be kind of weird if I like started like dreaming about someone I didn't know really well.
Oh,
I think
okay,
that'd be
fair
weird.
enough.
But
I was gonna say because I've had dreams with you in it. They're not necessarily
For
dreams
sure.
like about you, but
and
they've
it
got
doesn't
like
even have to be like people like I'm in love with, just like someone I like know personally a little bit, and I'll be like, why was that person in my dream? I knew them 2 years ago from work,
yeah, it's like one random thing. I've had that happen before, where it's like
but they were like the second character in my dream behind me.
they were the one guiding you through the
Right.
the lava that you could somehow walk on as long as you had moccasins on. But then the moccasins were like water moccasins, like snakes, and that was really fucking weirding you out.
No,
And so-
I had a dream where my coworker from my last job, like 6 months ago, ended up being my mom's cousin's brother. So she, I guess, was my mom's cousin. And I just made that connection now, but it was really weird. Like she was explaining to me, she's like, oh yeah, I had a brother from Washington. I was like, Jake's from Washington. And then she's like, Jake, is he tall? And I'm like, yeah, he's tall. Is it him? And then she points at him and then it's
perfect.
it was so
No,
weird.
I had a dream the other day. It was so fucking frustrating because it felt super real, but like everything. I think I was just trying to show a picture to someone on my phone, and I couldn't get my fucking phone to respond to me. Like I just like kept like tapping it, and like it just wouldn't be responsive at all. So like I kept restarting it and trying to get. I was like, I've never had this fucking problem before. I was getting so pissed, and then I think I just like threw my phone on the ground, and I woke up, and I was like, that's why. My phone was being fucking. It was like it pissed me off so much. Just like this simple thing of like not being able to get into my phone. But now I realize that had nothing to do with the situation. But I just wanted to share a
We're
dream.
talking about dreams.
It's like I had a dream. I don't normally dream.
Yeah, but-
So I've definitely never had. Oh, that's not true.
A dream about a person.
I was gonna say I've never had a sex dream. I've definitely had a sex dream. Not like a wet dream where you wake up and you're just like, oh god, it's sticky.
No,
it's just
that-
like
No.
I was like, I woke up and was like, oh god, I was definitely banging.
Yeah.
And now I'm not, and I'm kind of upset about it.
I wish it was a wet dream. 'Cause
Yeah, at least then there'd be some release. Am I right? At least then it'd feel like somebody touched me.
Yikes. No.
So Liam, sex dreams. You ever had one? Sex dreams, wet dreams.
Never had a wet dream. That's pretty weird. If you have one, you should get that checked out. But
Get that checked out. I'm not sure if you can like help that. Can you?
probably like a
Just
neurologist
masturbate
or
more,
something.
right?
Do you like Kegels? Just like
Oh,
flex
to,
your,
like,
yeah.
to tighten your vagina.
Yeah. No, they talked about it on Silicon Valley. Because what's his name? Donald.
Oh, they're afraid he would pee.
Yeah, he was afraid that he would pee,
With
and
the
so he's
bed.
like, "I'm doing it right now. Flex and release." Right? It's just like I don't like knowing that someone is doing Kegels in front of me. Yeah, do Kegels, I guess. But no, sex dream. Sorry, carry on.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time, constantly.
No.
He's like,
Just
I thought sex dreams were regular dreams.
every now and then it'll happen.
Yeah.
It's more like right before I wake up in the morning.
Mhm.
Like I'm like 1/3 asleep. You know.
Like horny as hell.
yeah.
Just like, God damn. Is it ever like somebody you know? Or is it just like random?
Yeah, it's usually somebody I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually like a friend of mine. That
Whoa.
Oh.
That's crazy. You don't
mean,
have to
can
say
you-
who, but is it like a close like female friend? It could be a male friend. That's fine too.
it's close female friends. Yeah. Plural.
I mean, have you ever had a sex dream with someone you didn't know as the other person?
Yes.
you have.
I thought you couldn't
I
like,
don't think
dream
I've
about
had
other
that.
people or something.
I don't know. I did it.
Yeah. Okay.
It was literally the girl of my dreams. That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, was it a famous person or
no.
Oh, okay.
It was just like
the perfect person.
the perfect person for me at that time.
Mhm.
Which at the time I was really into like blonde girls with blue eyes. And so
Basic.
yeah, real basic. I was like 14.
Oh, okay. Classic. Classic 14-year-old.
I might have been 15. I don't know. Well, that doesn't matter.
He says that, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
I was 14 years plus another 6.
Yeah, it was 14 minutes ago.
14 minutes ago. Right before the podcast, I just had
Literally in the podcast.
in the
I was
podcast. I used
having a sex dream.
it was crazy. It was so good. You were there.
Yeah, I was apparently.
You were watching. And you're like, wow, this is so cool. Why can't you get into your phone? And I was like, I don't know. I was trying to show you a picture of the girl I was fucking.
But yeah, it's really frustrating when like that happens. You know, it can be. And if I guess she's having it happen 3 times in a row.
How do you deal with it, Noah?
I mean, you get over it.
Oh,
I'm a young white man. You just kind of get over your problems.
yeah, the clear response to that is just jerk it out.
Well,
Like,
yeah, when
take
you're
care
like
of it.
horny, but like,
Yeah.
but like, how
Well,
do you
I
get
mean-
over like being upset that you're alone forever now? Like, that's a different feeling.
That's fair. You could talk to him. Although, does the age difference make you anything
there
like
was
that?
an age difference.
Yeah,
I didn't-
he's 20 years older than her.
Oh, 20 years older. I
Yeah.
thought she just said 20 years old.
He is 20 years older than me, and she is
Oh.
in her 20s.
Okay, so it's like a man. Like you got a new manager, maybe. You know, not necessarily.
he's a customer.
Oh, it's a customer.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it say what she does?
No, let's assume she's like a barista or something, because it sounds like he comes
Okay.
in often. And so like I picture
I
you go to
don't
a
know.
coffee house pretty
But
regularly.
she knows he's single. How did that come up?
No wedding ring.
I guess.
Girls look at that.
I guess. I'd never considered to look at someone's finger to know if they're single or not.
I was talking to my friend Rachel like last year or something, and we were talking about this guy that she found extremely hot, and she's like, "Yeah, he's married though." Like, how do you know? She's like, "I looked at his finger." I was like, "But he's not wearing a ring." She's like, "Yeah, but he's got a tan line." It's like,
Whoa.
wow, what a time. I think it was her. It might have been her I was talking to, but yeah, because she listens to the show, she'll call me on my bullshit if it wasn't her. But someone told me that, and I was like, "What attention to detail!"
I know.
Because I would have never in a million years.
But
like,
that wouldn't like just because you're not married doesn't mean you're not single, you know. But
yeah, no,
because you could
because
be
yeah, you
dating
can
someone.
date.
So if you knew he was single, I mean, I go for it. I guess I know like 20-year-olds who have gone for 40-year-olds.
Yeah, well, like, what's stopping you? Like,
Yeah.
it's not
And
feasible.
The no is a big relief. Like sometimes like, what's the worst thing they can say? And you're like, it's no. But like sometimes it's almost yes. You're like, oh, that'd be a lot of work and stress that I wasn't ready for. Like,
Yeah, I'd almost rather have a no in a lot of scenarios because I get those like those crushes that you get on people you just see often, where it's like, oh wow, like she's just like from afar, she's so pretty, she's so sweet, she's like the perfect person, like so ideal. But then, like I know that once like we got a few weeks in, it's like, oh yeah, you're fucking
be
crazy.
Farting in front of you and everything.
Oh my god, I could not handle it. If,
I know.
if people farted in front of me. That's not like not people, but like,
Yeah.
you know how I feel about farts. I've talked about it before. I've gone
They're
through.
icky.
I've gone through great lengths to not fart in front of people. I just
And then
don't.
she's just gonna let it out. No,
I don't.
It's absurd.
It's like you're supposed to be my little flower, my sweet doll. You're not supposed to like turn into like a trucker after 4 weeks. You know, it's like that's way too soon. Wait, I don't remember. Do you fart in front of significant others?
I mean, I will if I have to. I mean, sometimes I used to drink a lot more milk than I do, and it was like mandatory.
Okay.
But like I
Oh,
usually
that's like
try.
some dangerous.
I try to
sounds.
leave the room, but
Oh, okay.
If it's like, oh, it's gonna be silent and not stink, because you can feel like,
Oh, you can
when
feel
you
when it's
farted
just
enough.
like.
I have.
Yeah, you start to know.
Yeah,
It's
you're like, oh, this one's hot. It's coming out warm.
it's gonna have some humidity to it.
Yeah.
It's like we're sitting at about 67% humidity in Noah's pants in the coming
I was
hour.
like, all I've eaten today is fiber. You know, it's gonna be a real nice, dry,
it's
crisp breeze. She'd appreciate it. The gust would cool her off. It'd be great.
Hey, honey, I know you're hot. I'm trying to save on electricity here. Why don't you put your face down next to my bum cheeks while I
That's
let
why you
some
do the
air
nice
fly?
little lean.
Just really focus that compressed air right out of your anus.
So what was the question?
I don't know. Hey, Liam, do you fart in front of girls?
Nope, not even if they're just a friend.
Okay.
I'll fart. in front
I'm
of my guy
I'm the same way.
friends.
Oh, you'll fart in front of guy friends?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even do it to Noah.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I try my hardest not to. Noah lets him fly, though.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, some of them just like come out. I usually don't let out ones that'll make noise if I can help it. I'm just like, oh, I'll just let a silent little.
it is always funny when I'm sitting at my computer editing and then like
Little
you're
fart
standing there.
happens behind
Yeah, it's just like I don't really realize you're
Like-
there, and then I just hear I'm like, what the fuck was that?
In my room, nonetheless.
Oh my god, Noah.
Usually I'm like, oh shit, do I say something? Do I just like let it slide?
Normally
I don't
it's
know.
like you do that thing where I like kind of look at you and you're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, all right. I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't.
You heard those?
This room smells weird anyways. Like, I went to the bathroom just a minute ago. I swear the downstairs neighbors are just like toking up so hard on weed right now. It's
Probably.
just like, it just smells like the Mary J in there. They're doing a weed.
Nice. Classic.
So yeah, write us back. Let us know if you're gonna fart in front of him once you start dating this guy who's 45 or whatever.
But ask him out.
Yeah, why not? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, if your barista asked you out, like, say,
Isn't that the dream?
yeah,
Isn't that like the goal of every man
like
ever?
every man ever wants to fuck their barista.
Yeah.
Ladies,
not
hold
their
on to your
barista, but
husbands.
A barista.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of times where it's like a cute barista. I felt that way about the Chinese food girl in my last town.
Oh yeah.
She was like really cute. She had super pretty brown eyes and always had like cool gaming shirts and had like Mario tattoos up
Oh, cool.
like one arm. And I was like, yo, I kind of want to like talk to you. And she was like probably at least 15 years older than me.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was like, I'd talk to you. I'd be down. So yeah, ask him out. I don't think there's any harm in it. So
Cool.
yeah, I mean, the worst that happens, like if you do it in the right way, it's not going to be awkward.
No.
If you do it with just like a, hey, I see you all the time, like, you know, this one's on me, you know, like start like putting hints like that out there for him,
For sure.
and then hit him with the, yo, let's bang in the bathroom right now. It's my turn to clean it. You know, some shit like that, you know, romantic stuff.
Yeah.
I think you could still maintain integrity and not have it be weird for him to come back around. You might even start to get bigger tips from him.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't know. That's about it for that
Pretty
question.
summed up.
Final question here before
Last
we
one.
start to wrap up.
Sad.
Or actually, you know, we'll do our wrap up stuff first. You guys can check us out on the YouTubes at Humorish. That's humor and then little .ish or just humor-ish. It's the same. Check out Noah on his social media that he
Yeah.
doesn't have.
All of them.
Check me out on Instagram at I'm.the.joey. I
Yeah,
just
that
changed it up.
LFK Tinder though. Look up for a Noah.
There you go. Look out on the LFK Tinder for a tall boy who looks just like a fine glass of water.
I thought you were talking about me. No, don't boast about Liam.
Whoa, Liam.
Whoa. It was
What?
a compliment.
You over there looking like a glass of ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? Up top.
We're in each other's head. Oh man.
They say that like once you're around someone enough, you just like start picking up on mannerisms before they even happen. So it's like pretty soon, Noah, you and I are gonna start doing the exact same thing at the exact same time.
So you're gonna come into my room and fart now?
I'm just gonna walk in there, just like rip ass and log out, and just be like, "Oh, the humidity." Liam, we can find you on Instagram at Liam Mays. Is that correct?
Pretty sure something like that.
Yeah. There's a hold on. I will do it right. You know what? It's in the description. Find us everywhere.
Yeah.
And before we leave today, one final question: can I trade my college degree for a new Lexus, Mercedes, or a new house in the suburbs?
I would hope so. I mean, you can't.
You want to trade your entire degree?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not getting you anything, if you're assistant manager at a Hobby Lobby with your business degree,
where do I
ahead.
go to give my degree and just get a car?
Satan, the Crossroads.
Of course.
You bury the degree. That is your payment.
Mel Hamilton Ford.
Yeah. The crossroads of Mel Hamilton and Kia Sorrento.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week with Noah Asked. Have a good one. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to this Humorish podcast. You can email your questions to humorish.tm@gmail.com to get on the show. You can also find us on YouTube or on Twitter at humorish_TM, or use the hashtag IDKTHO. That's the name of the show. The podcast music was Marigolds in May by Jamie Bathgate. Thanks for listening, guys.